Alright, we're here with Yoshi Story. So I was playing Ninja Gaiden, the series, and that's a super hard game. And I insist on playing on hard mode, of course, if there is a hard mode on games. So, and also getting into X rank for Splatoon, that took quite a bit of effort as well. So I figured I'd slow down a bit with a softer game here. And that, for me, the example of a soft, easy game that's just kind of relaxing, well, not always. Some of the later levels actually can be kind of hard, at least as far as easy games go. And this is kind of the game I think of. Let me just tweet this out real quick. Are going to be relevant to anybody. Alright, here we go. So, we're just gonna relax, probably play a story or two. We might start from part 6. Apparently I started this. I actually don't want to do this. I want to start over. Let's see how many Yoshis we have. We only have 2. I must have been doing the actual hard mode. Oh, can I leave? No. I think I might have to kill the Yoshis to leave. This takes a bit of time. I think this is an example of it being like a pretty casual game, because you do this thing and you don't just do it like a couple of times, you have to do it for a while. It's almost kind of grindy in a way. Let's see, I guess it's B. R. Oh, you just let it go. Okay. Ooh, that was a closey. Looks like there's something we can do over there. Let's break that first. That's whatever. We'll be able to get health back probably pretty soon. Man. Okay, what the heck? Okay, that time it worked. I wonder what the point of the coins are. Oh. All that damage didn't matter. As long as we get that part. Ooh, good thing that didn't knock us down. But I think there is something I need to shoot down here. Ooh, close enough. Maybe I was just thinking of this one. I don't think this is the original level 1 for this world. I almost want to say there's a secret down there, but maybe in a different game. I think in this game that would actually be considered a challenge that you don't want to fall down there. Oh man, you need to... Okay, I can see why that would be now, because that actually goes pretty quickly once you get on further to the side of the wheel. Let's get our save point here. Wait. Ooh, wow. So does that not have a hitbox when it first comes out, or... Oh, I guess it doesn't. Okay. Guess you just need to run. You don't need to do anything complicated like jump to avoid falling over from that. controller definitely feels a little awkward. I don't know if the N64 has always been like that, or maybe I'm just need to get used to it again. It does seem kind of stiff. For some reason, I feel like there's something else here, but probably not. Yeah. Well, let's move on then. Thank you. Oh, you gotta shoot that, do you? Where? That's still active. I guess I should probably hunt it down. I have the TV down pretty low, so I couldn't hear the... Alright, whatever. I couldn't hear the jingle. Otherwise I would have been a little more wary. Maybe I could turn it up a bit. It definitely seems to me like the N64, and maybe other composite... Is that the right word? Composite? Anyway, the other games that aren't HD... Well, I guess system, I should say. Man... You do not have a lot of verticality with the jump. Well, with the flutter jump, anyway. Okay, you don't... Okay, you start falling over, but it doesn't move, so you don't need to worry too much about falling down. So you probably shouldn't overcomplicate it. I always thought that sounded like... I don't want to say Russian per se, but like something from the Nutcracker, maybe? That... Anyway, yeah, I guess I will finish up this level. It's kind of a weird place to start, unfortunately. Let's see. Make a castle. Well, that's real obnoxious. I guess we better just take it to the top. We certainly start to swing pretty high. There's nothing over there that I might have just hit by coincidence. So gotten two birds with one stone. I don't think I mentioned it, but well, I didn't know you actually could walk on this, like up and down. That's very interesting. I thought you just had to jump. That's kind of weird. So can you run to the other side? Yeah, that's funny. Anyway, I didn't quite complete my thought earlier. But I had the volume down, of course, for the obvious reason that I've been through before. Uh-oh. Oh man, that takes a while to activate. What? Anyway, to avoid interference, of course. It's pretty self-explanatory. Okay, I don't think there's going to be anything down there. Wow. Oh, okay, I guess I just didn't hold it out long enough. Maybe you need to complete the levels in order to unlock other levels. Like, get all of the hearts. Maybe that's what it is, because I never understood how to unlock stuff in this game. How to unlock the other levels. But maybe that's what it is. I believe that's a one-hit KO, so that's pretty tricky there. At least for a game like this. Not at all surprising in some games. Guess we do want the melon. Well, this is quite an introduction to this game. The final boss. What have we here? Mario's little pet? I have pets too. Let's all play together. Play nice, you wimpy pet. I hate guests who throw bombs at my ceiling. You can also throw them at him. It's a little hard because he's protected by the ghost things. Oh. Ooh. What? I guess I should have known that. What? Egg? What the frack? Trying to get the bomb. Stupid game. Oh, I rebound. I don't know if those can hit me. Yeah, I guess, it's obviously easier to combo him once he's hit the ground. Here's my poem. I'm the king. You dino guy? I'll smash you now, so say goodbye. Yoshi, now's no time to sleep. He's trying to get the heart. I guess we can do it later. Ooh. Wait, did it just rebound? Why did it do that? Whoops. Oh, hey, a rebound. Oh, that's right. I guess it hit the wall and it just kept going, like there's no gravity. So that's what happened earlier. Wow, did Yoshi just get smaller? Now this hurts. I hate you puny little Yoshis. I'll give you back your super stupid tree. Besides, its fruits taste rotten to me. If that's what you thought, then you should have given it back in the first place. Well, I guess this is kind of like doing two different playthroughs. The end of one, at least, and then we're going to start another. Since it's pretty much purely casual. How do you go lowercase? Can you go lowercase? Oh, I guess here it is. That's funny. I'm sure back in the day, you look at this and you think that these are two different languages. Do 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 do. Oh man, the music is so good. Well, let's see what levels I did play then. Okay, I guess that won't. You can't just press the button and get it moving along. But yeah, you see I did Tower Climb, which is one of the later levels. Like, one of the last levels that you can unlock, I think, for the first... I wonder what... does P stand for Page? I guess that could be. Blard's Boiler. that later. Let's see, stumbled the cold-hearted cloud Jin. I guess that could be like one of the wind Jin. I guess that would be Kaze Jin. Well, I guess it probably isn't necessarily called that. But it could also be like Zini. I think it actually is more based around Zini, so it's Jin. But it could also be... Here, let me consult Jisho.
And so you would have to take...
That's weird. I thought that version was always... Maybe it is Jin. America's... Oh, that's right. Okay, so it has Hito for person, but Jin for, like, a people's... Purple. Plural, not purple. Yoshi's lived happily ever after. Well, that one was a bit odd. Oh, I guess we're not done here. We're gonna go to the actual credits. And we have to go through it, because I didn't see a way to start the story over. So I think we have to go through it, because I don't think it'll save otherwise. Or maybe it will, because this is an N64 game, so you need to turn the console off to reset it. So maybe you beat the boss and you get the score, and then that's what saves it. And then you could turn the console off after that. That would be inconvenient for me, because I'm boxed in here, and I need to go all the way over there to do that. All the way across the room. How inconvenient. Speaking of which, I should probably charge the controller. I'll probably be a little more attentive. The next time around, since we're actually going to be able to play through the whole game. Oh, that didn't take long. 9862. I don't know what that signifies. How do you measure a mood with numbers? Oh, wait a second. If those are the top scores, if it's score, I guess we didn't get anywhere close to the top 5. It's funny, because it's normally a top 10 kind of deal. Alright, I guess because it's N64, I gotta reset the system, so I guess it'll save that we beat the game. Nintendo! At least it does save that we beat the game. Unlike my Star Fox 64 copy. Maybe this is the easy way to... I guess it is. This is the easy way to get the proper score, or whatever it is you need to do to unlock the last stage. Back in those days, they didn't explain how you unlocked stuff. You just had to do it. So like I said, we're just gonna do the first world of everything, because we're just playing casually, just to relax. So we're gonna do the easiest version of everything. It's interesting how you can adjust that UI. I'm not even sure what the point is. You normally just think of the Yoshis as different colors and it's just aesthetic, but since they have different favorite fruit, they're kind of strategic in a way, because like maybe there are more of a certain kind of fruit in a certain stage, so you pick the right Yoshi for the stage. So you gotta be careful with that, because of course you can kill your Yoshis. Well, they don't get killed, they just get kidnapped or whatever. I always wondered what exactly was going on with that, like, why are they being taken to the castle? Is it... I always used to think that there could only be weird, nefarious reasons, like they're being experimented on. Anyway, Pachyderm. Pachyderm won't let you buy unless you give something special a try. So I guess it's trying to get you to figure out the controls, but it won't actually outright tell you. That's really weird for like a baby game. But yeah, you can't get past him, but then you ground pound, and it knocks him over, because you can't take the power. Surprise ball! You can't eat it, but you can still use your tongue, and you'll be surprised. Oh, I'll bet. Oh. So you can sniff around with R, and basically you sniff for secrets in the stage. And of course secrets are always fruit or hearts or whatever. Melon race. Hit the question block and cross the starting line to begin the race. The faster you go, the more melons you'll win at the goal line. Oops. We'd rather have apples, though. We can probably take a couple of those and still get the 7 melons. But even if we... Oh, okay, here it is. It'd be kind of nice if they told you how far away the goal was, too. But, you know, the interface in these older games... It was more about focusing on the game than, like, a lot of data they would tell you. Although, who knows what a bunch of... I mean, maybe other games were like that. I was browsing the N64 collection... Oh, yesterday? Because I was looking at it to see if I... Well, just reviewing it, in case I needed to. In case I needed to play this on the N64 emulator instead of the real N64 in case it wouldn't work. And I noticed a lot of the games that were more obscure had... It seemed like pretty interesting systems. I'd like to give those a try sometime. So maybe a lot of these older games were more complicated than I thought they were. But anyway, yeah, they were just things I didn't know, or maybe were even actually obscure. But Pootsie will gladly show you the way. He often stops to sniff a secret. So Pootsie knows where the secrets are, because he ain't stupid. Oh, it's right here. Or is it? Yes. Da-da-da-da-da. So it's that same mechanic I mentioned earlier, where you smell, but he has an even greater nose, so he can sniff them out from far away. We have to be real close to know that they're by. I think maybe that's what teaches you the sniffing mechanic, I guess. Maybe something else earlier did, because that doesn't necessarily imply that you're going to learn as a player that Yoshi can do that just because Pootsie can. But yeah, you can see what I mean by this game being nice and casual. Like, it's just, you press the forward and you win. Now, that's not really true for some of the harder stages. Like, for platforming, I guess it can still be pretty tricky. Like, they definitely don't lose that pedigree. I think maybe these days it's probably considered a harder game because games just aren't made like they used to. And this was made in the age when games were like, they were small in file size, so they had to make up for it by making it super hard so that, you know, to increase the length that you could get out of it. So by those standards, it's an easy game. I bet by today's standard, I mean, it's no... Like, there are games that are made that are meant to be kind of punishingly difficult. That's definitely still true. But as a whole, I'd say that it's... Even those... I mean, the thing about those is... They have, like... I don't know, it might be Cloudberry Kingdom. Let's see, does that hurt you? Oops. That's one of them. Also, like Super Meat Boy, and games like that, they're technically hard. Like, it's hard to get through an area, but the thing is, there's no save system. Like, apparently, what's his name? Well, the guy who made Getting Over It, like, I don't know where I was reading it. It sounds like something that would be on... No, wait, I was reading an article on basically difficult games, like the top 10 most difficult games. And the list was really goofy, by the way. Like, they put, like... What did they put? Well, they put Getting Over It as #1 above any of the Ninja Gaiden games. So that's like, no, that's wrong. And 2... Like... It doesn't even look like that hard of a game, and even if it was a hard game, well, since we're talking about Getting Over It, so they were talking about, you know, Bennett Fondy or whatever his name was, since, you know, it was his game that they were talking about, and how he has that philosophy, apparently, of one of the better parts of something that made a game actually challenging was that you had to kind of keep playing it over and over again. If you failed, you'd actually go back quite a ways in the old days, you could say. And that's exactly my thoughts too, that's kind of how a lot of games ought to be, but they don't make it like that. They make it so, like, it's super difficult, but you only go back a couple of feet, which really kind of defeats the purpose of the challenge, because it just makes it repetitive. It's just purely repetitive. Like, you can keep doing this challenge over and over and over again, so of course you're going to get it eventually. So, like, I completely agree that that is a criticism, personally. And you could maybe say the same thing in a certain perspective of the other style, where you have to go through the whole stage again, or even the whole world in a lot of cases. And that's maybe repetitive in its own way. But the thing about that kind of repetitive is that it's kind of satisfying in a way, because you get better and better at the game. Oh, it is. Can we break those rocks? They seem pretty broken. Maybe we can get him. Oh, okay, no wonder the rocks are so broken. You can defeat him fairly easily. So I don't know how I got on the topic of those different design philosophies, but I guess to me, I agree that it's kind of annoying that, you know, you can have these hyper difficult. Oops. I guess you can carry 6 eggs, and you have to hit all of them, and if you don't hit all of them, then you have to start over in this. Because I'm gonna assume that the ones get revived that when you exit and come back, and you can carry 6 eggs, so I guess we just gotta be careful with this. Bennett Fondy, yeah, that was it. I think that was it. Yeah. That's a pretty cool looking body. Like, you think it's just like a long neck, so it's kind of gamey, but then you look at the actual body of these creatures, and it definitely looks very dragon-like. And pretty cool looking. When I say game-like, I guess what I'm trying to say is, like, you only design one neck, so it's like... and then you leave everything else off-screen. But it turns out it actually has a full body, and it actually looks pretty well designed. Well, I think so, anyway. What? So since your score is based on if you get your favorite fruits or not, like the challenge of this game is to get a high score rather than just beating the stage, because if you're just trying to beat the stage, you can just get the first fruits. The first fruits. I'm actually going to try to ignore this because it's kind of annoying to dig through. Anyway, so Be Easy mode is basically just playing the stage and getting every fruit, and like the challenge is waiting to get your favorite fruits. You're probably... never mind. Well, I am curious about to see what's down here. I mean, that's the thing. If you do only collect the first fruits you see, you don't see the whole stage, so I kind of want to just keep exploring just to see what else the stage has to offer. And this seems like a fun challenge, so, you know, because you gotta balance and you gotta stack these and then balance them. So that would be worth doing just for the fun of it. Yeah, see, it's so challenging, I couldn't even beat it. You get more health back by eating Shy Guys of the same color as yourself, apparently. And so I guess that thing, the stack falls down faster if you run, if you jump. So you gotta carefully manage that. And you definitely can't run backwards to get yourself more space, because then it falls over even faster. So that it's kind of a crapshoot in that sense. Well, I don't know how to get that. I guess Yoshi also gives you a hint if you're near a secret. He reacts. Oh look, it's the black Yoshi. Who'd have thought? Okay, how do we collect that? Do you have to get it, and then it drops right here, so that you can actually collect it? That would be a shame. But here's our favorite fruit. Oh, wait a second, here we go. I see. You have to actually cancel it. That's a cool mechanic, by the way. It just seems really powerful in a way. You become an egg, and then you launch forward. It's cool. And we got our favorite fruit, so that all worked out fantastically. Waiting a bit. I didn't even know he was there. Yoshi. We got the cool, edgy, black Yoshi. He's so bad. He doesn't like fruits. He likes vegetables. When you see him the first thing in the day, he might not say hello, but he probably will. But he might not because he's so edgy. He takes his cereal without milk. Sometimes, when he feels like it. Cause he's the edgy black Yoshi. Alright, next level is Cloud Cruising. Sounds cool. Yeah, let's... Black Yoshi will be a cool contrast to all the white of the clouds. Well, I thought they were going to be clouds. I don't know. What's his fate? Oh, he doesn't have a... Oh! All of his fruits are favorites. So that's a big reason to get this. I wonder if Lucky Fruit increases your score, but Favorite is just more health, because being able to get more score than 7 years ago... That reminds me of a tune from, like, the Humongous Games. Well, anyway. If you get a good score for every fruit just by having a particular Yoshi, even if he does take a bit of effort to unlock, would be pretty broken. But a very good reward for hunting them down. Well, we don't have any eggs, so yeah, we'll just have to brute force that one. Yoshi! He's so edgy, he has a deep voice. Oh, forgot about this. He doesn't mind spicy food. Oops. I guess he does, actually. Yeah, hello. Now, where's the snake? Wait, do they not respawn? That will make this a little awkward, won't it? They've got to. I mean, they brought us all the way back here. They can't expect us to have enough... Okay, here it is. I don't know why it didn't respawn earlier. You'd think it would have. I'd have thought it would have anyway. Oh. Oh. I thought we were just higher up. I didn't think we were in a different loading state, so that would mean anything. Well, so much... He's so edgy, he kills himself. Just because he can't have an apple. Okay, that actually is pretty edgy. That's what I keep telling you. He is edgy. Apparently this is a different character now. Ow. And besides, I guess it's not really killing himself because this is Yoshi Story, and you don't die. You just get captured. There's a storm coming of Shy Guys, or... Are they called Shy Guys in this? Or is this a different one? I can see this being an actually pretty big challenge if you're a little kid. You aren't used to, like, I don't know, spamming. You could knock them all down like this. Wait, are they going to come from I guess they're going to come from this side, aren't they? Because they're going in that direction. Alright, let's do it. On the other hand, there's an apple, so we should probably take that. This guy likes grapes, by the way. That makes sense, he's light blue. And I'm light blue, and I love grapes. They're my favorite as well. This is such a dramatic introduction to the boss fights. Oh man, this boss is so easy. You beat him just by licking him. Cloud and Candy. Slurpity slurp, I'm so sweet, you can't lick me. Wait, is that how we beat him? Yeah, it is. I just keep hitting this cloud. Whoops. Yeah, you do this, and you actually get health back for it. That's hilarious. So, like, you can be as clumsy as you want, basically. Yeah, it's basically just baby's first boss fight. Just introduces you to the concept of a boss fight, because you literally get health for hitting him. So as long as you have a 1-to-1 ratio of being hit, you're invincible. And at the very end there, you saw he got comboed really quickly. That black Yoshi's so edgy. He comes, but he doesn't stay for long. He goes to the castle, because he likes hanging out with the bad guys. Because he's so edgy. He's so edgy. He doesn't make fun of Shadow the Hedgehog's edginess because he's also edgy. Yeah, everybody else are just haters. Everybody who makes fun of him, that is. Not really him, anyway. It's more like the depictions, I guess. Well, I like to think that's what it is, anyway. Man, we only have... Okay, so the weird thing is, we only have 2 stages. But when you go to the... Oh man, look at that funky music. Ow. I think he's... Oh, he's not turning around. I thought that would have given more HP. Okay, he is turning around. It's just that it always comes back around to the left because this right here puts it back. Ugh. Oh man, that funkin' music, man. Unless we get points, I don't think that... Well, maybe we do get points. Let's go from underneath. Man. What happens if we hit you? What? Well, let's get some eggs back at least. That should be enough. Hey, what? No, I insist on continuing. This is the baby game. What? Wait, can you jump both of them? No. I thought not. Not one of my grander ideas. Burr, 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 burr. What? Very well. Nice. Especially since it's a creepy castle, so it's like, you know, a witch, and witches do things to you. That's interesting. I guess it's because pink is a form of red, so they're both kind of red in that sense. So they both go for apples. Well, we can't go in there now. I wonder if that's randomized by programming, just to be completely random, or if it's based on positioning of yourself and the location of where you're hitting and where it's being angled at. I guess I'll look for those pipes later on. Hey. What? No, I was clearly outside of the range. Yeah. That'll help. You didn't do that earlier. Why'd you do it now? It's really annoying how your shots get blocked so easily. I wonder if they position these based off of the Yoshi's favorite fruits, but I don't think they are. I think they're just always consistent with it. Oh, ho, ho, ho. They're pretty fast too, for being so big. They turn around quickly, so you don't have much time to say La Vie to rest in and try to collect the fruit. Actually, do need to, plan. Alright, I'll go after those coins later. Oh, wait a second. Is there an easy way to get up here? So I'm not gonna go down and... Wait. Think in a sec. Kind of. No, not so much. I think you jump down there and then you have to flutter jump over here to get that heart. So we shall do that later, if at all. Oh yeah, we can get this, and then just warp back here when we want to. So I guess we can get the heart. Not that it'll do us much good. It's not like I'm absolutely going after all of them. So like, unless you're gonna do that, there's kind of isn't the point. Oi. Okay, can you jump back up? Okay, you can. Once I saw the heights, I kind of thought you could, but it's a pretty close. It's pretty close. Can't break through that. Oh, I'm just... That's not an egg recharge station, that's health. Oi. What? Now I believe we are invincible. But it goes away when you go to the next screen, so it's kind of useless. Since there's a lot of screens in this game. Well, it's a little useless, not entirely so. I'm sure there are definitely opportunities for it. You can combo your looking pretty quickly, so you don't need to worry about eating something and then like, oh, now I don't have time to react to an enemy coming at me, as it were. This is the melon. I think maybe my controller is a little stuck. I already got this guy. Oh yeah, I did. Well, now where do I go? I guess kind of maybe down through the stage? In the middle? Can't think of where else to go. Better not jump down. It's probably death. Apparently, that happens in this game. Oh, there's still yet room for more. Oh, no. Okay, that actually is the rest of the stage, and this is the chomper bits part. Chomping at the bit and all that. Wait a second. If you can do that, then what's the point of the spiders here? Are you actually supposed to go not to the left, but to the right? But then that still doesn't really do anything. There's a guy on stilts. Go on, camera. Wait, why did that explode just now? Wait, what? Talk about a delayed reaction. Alright, I will talk about it. Well, that was kind of a delayed reaction there. That's what happens when something doesn't react as quickly as you think it ought to. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say I get it, but apparently I don't. What? We definitely have enough fruit here, but I think I maybe will look into more of the level, just for fun. I guess we earned that one, so I'll go ahead and eat it. Okay, I guess that's all of the level. I think you get some kind of bonus if you only eat melons in the stage. I'm not sure. It does obviously count your melon score there. I have 213 points from fruit and 1,400 from melons, so obviously they get you more score. I guess one of the reasons I struggle with that concept is because I don't like those melons at all. If those are what I think they are, I think they're pretty gross. So the idea that they're worth more points just doesn't jive with me. But they went in anyway. Because they're so lit, even though the black Yoshi wasn't with them. Gabon. Yeah, that's kind of on them. And then we start this cool pirate adventure. Except not, because we're gonna see Jellyfish instead. Well, we got... Oh, here we go. I see. I don't know why they didn't just have him there to begin with, but whatever. Whatever, dude. Okay, grapes. I think this is actually more challenging than the later levels for this world. Skiddly bop, skiddly doo. Yeah, with these homing jellyfish, it's like they don't have homing in any other stage except for the ones where you're having full control and they can actually chase you the whole area. Like, no, you could do that. You could have an enemy that chases you throughout the 2D world. That's where there's gravity involved with the gameplay. But no, only this one. It's kind of an odd choice when you think about it like that. It's like, why arbitrarily? It seems kind of arbitrary to me, anyway. Do you have an enemy that homes in on you for this stage? You know, is it just because you're moving around in a full... in the full 2D space? But why should that be? Huh. Guess he's gonna go all the way down. There's our favorite fruit. And there's a melon. So maybe a favorite fruit doesn't actually... Favorite fruit and lucky fruit, maybe those are just... No, I think maybe there was a score for lucky fruit. But favorite fruit, I think that just gives you more health. Man, jellyfish are so scary. They're so creepy and alien. At least they're a little more familiar since they have eyeballs in this game. But what makes them so creepy, I mean, it's, you know, the way they kill you. The tentacles that poison you, and it's just so freaky. Compared to, like, any of the other more surface level aquatic life. Because there's all kinds of alien scary fish in the deep below, but nothing that is higher up that, you know, you can actually see if you swim in the ocean just on the surface is creepy as jellyfish. But yeah, there's a very specific reason that they give you the invincibility here. Because they have these kinds of enemies. So they're showing you how awesome invincibility is when you have these enemies that chase you down. How useful it is to have. If we collect all these coins, are we going to get something? Speaking of aquatic life, except kind of. Definitely aquatic themed anyway. Technically, they're antithetical to aquatics, which is so ironic and all that. And eat him right away. Yoshi's hunger. Oh. I guess the fish are good practice for this guy. Man, when you're a kid, this part's really scary because it chases you down. And it's so huge, so it's really scary, man. We only just barely escaped that with... And then it comes right back around so quickly, like... Oh. Well, that was close. It's like when you're a kid, you don't even realize that this is an easy game. I mean, for one thing, I don't think it even is an easy game for a kid. Can we throw eggs? I don't think you can throw eggs. You can start to go pretty high into the surface. You can see the sunlight. Any more coin? Doesn't look like it. So let's just move along then. I wonder if there's a route you can take to never encounter a boss fight. I'm sure there must be. Unless one of the levels has a boss on every of their stages. 1949. of the ocean. They jumped in. They're so brave like that. They don't even think. Ooh, spoil their fun. Well, that was a very brief description. Dun 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 dun. Okay, so that's Mecha Castle, that's Lift Castle, this is Ghost Castle. I don't think I like Ghost Castle too much. Let's go to Lift Castle since we already did Mecha Castle. Woo! What's his favorites? Oh. Seems like a lot of... You'd think it would be bananas. Yoshi, what the heck? Come to think of it, he even... Wait, would that have actually worked? Oh, it despawned. What is this, Ninja Gaiden? Bounce. Ooh, look, there's another one. Guess you gotta be careful about where you jump up to, even though it's automatic. You think automatic means it's gonna be safe, but that ain't the case at all, my dude. Hey, Yoshi. Fine. Are there more coins over there to the right or something? Or does it just keep going even if you've done everything? Yahoo! Maybe you don't hold the button down. Maybe you let go and then start comboing. I mean, by combo, I mean try to butterfly. Maybe you just can't do that. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, cool. Umbrella. A nice, relaxing, gentle descent. So much for that. Instead, we got an uproarious ascent. What the heck? Why isn't it working? That worked out. That all the... Well, this is just a health... This isn't a... egg recharge station. I guess Yoshi threw in the umbrella because he's going indoors and he doesn't need an umbrella. Even though we don't... It's not there for the rain, it's there for descending. But whatever. Black Shy Guy? This Shy Guy does not look yummy. Eating him might hurt the tummy. Indeed. This is... Oh dear. Yoshi! Man, controls are really weird. I think it might be my control stick. It might be kind of stuck. I don't know. That works out, I guess. And we can restore health here. So we can just go right back and collect whatever fruits we didn't collect. Or at least try to another attempt at that is. Where was that heart? Is that wind even affecting us? Ooh. Oh, we dropped our umbrella there. Here it is. Now let's stick more to this side. It's one of those late night television show moons. It has this creepy face. Maybe there's a restaurant like that too. I'm not quite sure how you're supposed to deal with that. Maybe you're supposed to egg him and then jump over it. I guess. Gets replaced pretty quickly though. Well, I guess there's a key somewhere. So I think maybe that... Yeah, I'll try one more time. But this time, I guess it's working. Ow. You fell stick. Okay, gotta look before we leap. Alright, that one, the coast should be clear. And the ghost should be clear too. Yoshi, take care. Take care, sir. Maybe you shouldn't clear out these rooms quite so hastily. Oh, no, I probably could have just jumped to number 2 instead of going through all this hassle. Off. I wonder what his deal is. Oh, he's the key. He's the key to our problem. Huh. I'm surprised I didn't put any bonuses up here.
Well, we could use him, number 2, to get to number 1.
Or we could just gently fall down at a leisurely pace. Actually, that's dangerous. Yeah, shouldn't do that. Lick. Oh, I guess that does affect you. Not very much, though. Yoshi. Oh, is he being pushed back by the wind? Yoshi. Yoshi. Alright, let's try it from this side, I guess. It's got quite a little window that you can jump through. Hey. Hey. Scabba-lappa-doop-a-doop. Well, that was cool, but unfortunate. Aw. Come on. That was also cool in a way. This game sometimes. I hope we at least we can leave the door open so we don't have to go through all that. Yoshi! Gotta recover our hit points there. Wait. Hey! Those Shy Guy with their blocks, they're definitely really tricky. Always have been. I think if they go high enough, you can run under that. I'm gonna go higher. That... Okay, whatever, game. Damn it. I knew it! And my stomach's beginning to hurt. I guess they make up for easy design with difficult controls. Is that one of those games? The controls in this game definitely are a little weird, I think. Oh. That wasn't worth it. Those were just coins. Oh. These guys really are obnoxious. And of course, that thing disappears. How are you supposed to time this? You can't jump on them either because they're propellers, I guess. At least I figured out how to do that quickly. Does this one seem to not run at as fast a pace? See, it doesn't look like it's in as much of a hurry, but I'm probably off base. Okay, so I guess you just gotta kill him. What? Thank goodness that was there, man. What have we here? Mario's little pet. I have pets too. Let's all play together. Play nice, you wimpy pet. I have guests who throw a bomb on. I hate guests who throw bombs at my ceiling. Well, it's definitely an epic conclusion to this. It's very much a case of... I mean, we were on our last leg, and we were... Oh. I hate that they give you eggs in this. Like, where do you even get the eggs from? From the fruit? If they're gonna have something so that the bomb can explode you. Oh, what? What? Oh. I guess that one that exploded did just take him out. Here's my... Oh, never mind. Yoshi, why the hell weren't you moving? Well, I wasn't expecting to get that mad. I'm just frustrated because... Wait, do you have to hit his face because his shell is too hard? No, that can't be. Ah, cool. Wait, what? Okay, so eggs are completely useless, but you can still acquire them. Oh, like, maybe they need to explode. You can't just hit them, but if they explode, then they do matter. Okay, well, that's an interesting way to finish, then. Alright, we're not going to read all that again. We did it last time. So if my playthrough is anything to go by, I guess playing through the whole game takes about an hour or so. That's surprising. I thought it might be like a half an hour. You know, going quickly. I don't mean like speedrun quick, but not going to get every detail. That kind of quick. We have one Yoshi left. I guess that's the score for how many Yoshis you have. So I guess if you collect black and white, you get even more score for that reason. Let's see, okay. Hearts, melons, coins, enemies, fruit. And unless you get more points for your favorite fruit, I guess it's just every fruit is the same point-wise, and your favorite gets you more health for pickup, but it's melons that's the only one that gets you more points. Wow. This time we were pretty close to the high score, it seems. I don't know how that happened. Alright, now we're gonna see the whole story again. So that's the interesting thing. You play through the game, and you sort of forge a story, and then you see the whole thing towards the very end. The story of what the Yoshis had to go through. Well, a summation anyway. The whole story is some Yoshis fell throughout the course of the adventure, especially on the last level.
Yeah, there's definitely some tricky platforming designs on a lot of those last levels of this game. Like, it's an easy game, but it's also like it has some very inconsistent difficulty for the last couple levels. And a lot of it is, you know, just those tricky, like, awkward jumps you have to do in between enemies. Otherwise, it's not like there's a lot of, like, traditional platforming, I guess you'd say. I mean, the thing about the Yoshis in this game is they have the flutter jump, but it's not all that broken because there's a lot of cooldown in between when you can use them, and it doesn't get you all that high as far as it goes. Let me check something real quick. Okay, I was looking at the Wii U games, and I looked up to just review if I still had Woolly World, because I knocked over the storage thing that I put the games at, and I don't remember seeing Yoshi's Woolly World. So this reminded me of that, since they're in the same vein of games. Like, they're very stylistic. Like, this one's kind of storybook, and the in-game graphics aren't so different, although they're a bit clay-like, I guess. Not really, though. But that aside, it's, stylistic. It's Yoshi's Island is that... Yoshi's Island, as I understand it, was actually developed in response to Donkey Kong Country. Like, I think, not Kimishima, that's the current president, but the president at the time, who was the last president to actually be related to, let me look this up real quick. Here we go, here. Yamauchi. So the last Yamauchi, or at least the last Yamauchi to be CEO of Nintendo. Well, he would have been president at the time, so I'm guessing it was at his direction they thought, well, from now on, let's make games like Donkey Kong Country that are, are this very heavily 3D look, because, it's really cool graphics. But I think it was probably Iwata who was like, no, we don't need to do just that. There's all kinds of styles we could do that, can look good. So they made Yoshi's Island to prove it, because Yoshi's Island looks incredibly good, but it's, very flat by comparison to Donkey Kong Country. I'm assuming that I understand this story correctly. I don't know if all the characters are right, but... So that kind of created the Yoshi style of the platforming games that are a little bit collectathon-y for 2D platform. You collect the stuff. I mean, in Yoshi's Island, you just get to the end of the stage, but there are a bunch of collectibles. In this game, it's all about the collectibles, and I think for Yoshi's Woolly World, and I don't know what the one for the Switch is called. I don't remember it off the top of my head. Huh. I guess that was number 3. But anyway. Wait a second. Has this... Well, since I reset the system, maybe it didn't create enough time for the live stream to mess up, because I think if you turn off the system, if that's what's being broadcast, I think that messes with the broadcast. I don't know. But it still seems to be going out, so... maybe it's because I pressed reset. I guess I'll turn off the system and see if it still goes. Like, I'll leave it off for like 5 seconds and then turn it on and then see if it continues. I hope so. Maybe that's why people always use OBS, so they can switch between systems. Because if not, then that'd be a little awkward, I guess. Well, anyway, so that's one of the reason I brought that up is because the Yoshi Story games aren't just a particular gameplay and aren't just a particular character, but it's also stylistic. You know, Yoshi's Island was this very cartoony style, and this is also kind of like that. But then the Yoshi's Woolly World and the one after that, those are, you know, fabric and things like that. So a big part of the Yoshi games are actually the style, that they're very, you know, soft and stuff like that. But that aside, that'll do it for Yoshi's Story. You know, it's pretty short. Certainly not going to 100% or nothing like that. And I wanted a short one since we, you know, to just kind of bookend rather, that we finished up a bunch of hard things. You know, we got to Quad X for Splatoon, and we beat the Ninja Gaiden series. So, this is a good way to wrap up the week, and we'll start something new next week. Let's see, this is for Monday, right? Yeah, so I actually do have it, but it's unlisted, so I'll list that probably by the end of the weekend. So, we'll see you then. I'm going to turn off the system and turn it back on and see if it still broadcasts. At this point, I think maybe it does, and I just misunderstood. But if it doesn't, then this will be it for that. So let's just see how that works.
Nintendo.
Well, it still looks alright. It's currently on the blue screen for what's being broadcast. Okay, and then it switched to the Nintendo. So yeah, I guess I misunderstood, and just turning off the system doesn't mess up the stream. What happens